All right, here we go. All right, sign on in here. Yeah, back off my hiatus, back off the hiatus, and back here with you guys. So, good. Oh, open that up. All right, what's going on, Claire? Yes, we say great as as the two guys in SpongeBob say, it's good to be back. All right, yes. Hope y'all enjoyed the robots reaction. What's going on, Luca from the Glee Club? Right. See a lot of y'all come. Seems like I noticed a lot of y'all come out here for Sunday there. All right. Yep. Yeah, it took a while to get that robots reaction up, but it's up there now, and yeah, we'll be to say a little bit be work shortly at a little bit be working on the next reaction that follows after it there. Yep, so yeah, be on the definitely on the lookout for that. So, see in oh okay. Oh okay. Well, well, at least I know what I as they say, well, at least I know what I got to work with there. So yep, the cat in the hat's gonna be definitely the cat in the hat's definitely gonna be the reaction for that's coming up next there. Gotta get the script, so I'll be definitely gotta look at the movie so I can get the script together. So yeah, yeah, we should. Sunday, okay. Hmm. Yep. So we're going to let's see. Just, see, last time in our reaction we had. I mean, you got me saying reaction. Okay, last time in the live stream, um, I only read like one chapter in the live stream, and yeah, my internet just went out. I mean, it was so, and I'm not sure who was in the live. Yeah, I know, and I know what happened there, but yeah, on my end, I wasn't really at my best on my end. So yeah, the yeah, it wasn't really best on my end. So yeah, I just sort of went off the grid on my live stream up until now after getting the robots reaction up. Um, so I'm gonna start from the chapter that I started with in that stream 15, and then of course I think we should only have like all together counting this one I think like 5 or 6 chapters. Yeah, 6 chapters. Yeah, so yeah, yes, yes. CJ was very. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, yeah. CJ's deaf. Yeah, in that reaction, yeah, CJ definitely did not like nobody talking crap about Robin Williams. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know if that. I'm just kind of. I'm wondering how Blockbuster Buster's gonna react if he sees that video. Gonna be like, okay. Yeah, especially that little video I did before the reaction where it was like CJ's bad mood, and Freddie was like, "What the?" And you just hear like the music and stuff, and you could probably imagine CJ kind of growling. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. One rule of thumb when you're around CJ: don't talk bad about Robin Williams. Hmm. Yep. Okay. So let's see what kind of voice And look like we just gave another picture reaction. Okay. Yep. Yes, that's coming as well. Um yeah, originally that's coming as well. And originally it was posted, it was gonna be the next one, which is Cat in the Hat, and then it was gonna be Brownie kind of with a special someone going to Cats. But I decided to move the Cats to a later reaction and put something more Valentine theme, um, which more Valentine theme, which was Aladdin. Also Aladdin because of the whole thing with Robin Williams, which I feel yeah would really be a pretty good gift for CJ, the OG Aladdin. Yeah, with Robin Williams himself there. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be something to look forward to there. Yeah, well, Brownie will probably later when he does that, it'll probably be like a filler reaction that he'll probably just run straight through when he gets to that there. Sort of like the Angry Game Nerds movie. Oops, I just said that. As Vision said, "Ooh, I did it again." the One big difference between me and Bob Shaw, we I can't keep. It's like, I mean, I do try to keep some things at bay to keep from spoiling about what's coming up later, but stuff comes out of me. I'm kind of yeah. It's kind of hard for me to keep stuff from spoil, and I'm not saying to try to like out. I'm not saying anything against Bob Shaw's method. I mean, because it's good to surprise folks. I'm not say, but yeah, it's just kind of bad for me to keep stuff that folks be like, "Gabe, don't spoil it for me." Yeah, yeah, I know, but yeah, but that's just kind of a true thing with me. Yeah, you know how you say CJ, be like, I know who the bad guy is, I know who the villain is. It's Scooby Doo, and Brian be like, don't spoil it. Yeah, let's just say I kind of have that in common with CJ, not so much with Scooby Doo villains, but just information in general. Yeah, and you're like, you'd be like, don't spoil it, Gabe. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, without further ado, let's get on into this here. Possibly finish the book tonight. Possibly. Let's see what. Let's get some first voice suggestions there. Probably would. Just it depends on how it comes to me. Yeah, it all depends on how it comes to me in the movie. Yeah, that's the yeah yeah most of my it all depends on what it is as far as spoiler territory. Yeah, yeah, kind of varies. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So for a first treat, while y'all thinking of voice suggestions, I think I'll open up uh Harriet shouting. All the underage, all the underage kids have been drinking. Harriet, almost sounds like something out of Pinocchio with all the kids at Pleasure Island. Yeah, or either Ninja Turtles when they did a reference to that. There, the first Jim Henson Ninja Turtles movie with the teenagers smoking and everything. There, but in this case, drinking. But yeah. All right. Chapter 15. Power Play the Conquering Champion. All right. So, All right, so back in the game, Backbite had made so many changes to the game that each Dream League member and Conqueror had lost. They and ended up in Backbite's dungeon. Meanwhile, Warp Tag approached Bruno, his parents, Nose, and the Finians. Who in the world are you? Asked Bruno. I'm Warp Tag, he said. It's time to eliminate you all. I don't think so, said Bruno. He charged at Warp Tag. Warp Tag snickered and created a portal that sent the Dragon Zord crashing into Bruno, causing his costume to change back into regular clothes, and everyone rushed to assist him, but Warp Tag made more portals appear, sending them crashing to the ground behind him. And then he made another portal, bring the New Orleans Convention Center into the sky above everyone, and it started falling toward them. The Fenians quickly used their psychic powers to stop the building from hitting them, but their strength wasn't enough to keep holding it. And Ellen went into her magic bag and said to Floyd and Nose, think fast. All right, the police are coming. Scatter, everyone. Go, 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 go. Scatter, 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 scatter. Woo, woo. Hey, what's up, Zach? Like, glad you could join the party. Gil. Oh, that's right, because Gil be with Uma, and I guess there might be some cases where Harry is with them there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know I mentioned about the high 80s thing, but we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Top worst 20. Yes, and you're gonna have to be patient with me on watching that one, Zach. Cause I noticed you had Mulan in there, and I know everybody's entitled to their opinion. Nothing wrong with that. But I want to see it for myself before I see like reviews and all that there. I wanna see with my own eyes, and then see other what other people say about it. Then that way I could I'll know what I think. Then I could then compare to what they think. Yeah. Yep. And this would be be like them what they I guess you and me, Zach, would be like them two movie critics. One I think it's Sirsko and Isco. One be like, well, I don't think this film was all that there. I give it thumbs down. Oh, what are you talking about, man? This movie is great and excellent. I give it a thumbs up. No, you wait just a second here now. be someone like that, because Garfield and Friends, they did a parody of those two critics with mice. It was pretty funny. They said tails up and tails down instead of thumbs up and thumbs down. Yep. Let's see. Okay, so we read Harriet there. Excuse me there. Let's see, maybe where am I? Oh yeah. Okay. Throw in one of my you ain't never had a friend like me, Tone. All right. Once she got their attention and pulled out two Captain America shields, and tossed them to Nose and Floyd, then the shield grew and became giant size. When they caught them, she gave them. Then she also gave Floyd a jetpack so he could fly, and used the shields to help hold up the building. Warp Tag laughed at them and let them struggle, and said, You all are so amusing in your pathetic little efforts there. So Bruno got a man saw what was happening and quickly changed his dragon dagger into a flute and played the tune to reawaken the Dragon Zord. At the time, he also fired green energy rays from the flute as well. Soon as Whoop-Tag turned around and facing Bruno, then the rays had blasted him to the ground and allowed the dragon sword to quickly rise and grab the building. Whoop-Tag became so cross. He opened up a portal and sent both the dragon sword and the building plunging into the sea, causing a tidal wave that washed away everyone several feet. And after the wave had seen, Bruno got up and realized his dragon flute was gone. Oh no, when nah, skacky Okay, we got Brownie. Oh my goodness. Brad, oh yeah, those mice. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Oh boy. You see, it's kind of like how hated pie. Yes, that was. Yeah, Brownie was like, it's okay. Yeah, to do it. Okay, like 10 worst. In other words, like 10 worst movies, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I guess after a while he'll probably be able to um come up with that there. All right. Ooh, let's bring this camera down a little bit. That's better. All right. So let's see. We got okay, Brant. Okay, so we'll be doing the mice that were parroting Cisco and Albert. All right. So you're looking for this? Said Warp Tag, holding the dragon flute. He changed into a dragon dagger and drew it and threw it toward Bruno. Yeah, but when it seemed like it was the end, the dragon dagger and everything else around Bruno froze, and he looked puzzled until he saw a hero watch appear on his arm, and with the rewind, fast forward, play, and the stop emblems on it, he asked, "Was it a dream?" You know? Huh. Oh, turn to the next page. Top. Oh, worst mistakes. So. Mm. I guess that still refers to the. I guess that's still relating to the movies. Well, the next minute, Euro appeared on appeared on the hero watch, and no, you're not dreaming this. He replied, "You're about to become the hero that you once created, called Power Play." Power Play? Said Bruno. Hmm. Okay. Well, I really Power Play. I think that's going to be a really that should be a really good hero to become. No, I don't know. I kind of like it better when he was the Green Ranger. Well, I'm not saying the Green Ranger is bad or anything, but if he's going to become something more powerful, then he should definitely become to face their enemy. But what are you talking about? The Green Ranger's got enough power to handle it. I was like, oh yeah, try telling them that when they lost their powers, they had to get the Zeo crystals. I was like, now you don't know what you're talking about. Oh. What we got? Okay, sis. Okay. Yeah, I guess I definitely gotta well, I put it this way, tonight I'll be watching the Cats movie. Not for a reaction though. This is just so I can know what I'm in for later. And for my own eyes. And then I will I'll try to watch Mulan before I get, and before I get on the Cat in the Hat scripts. So I should have the script all together where I can try to get recording for it on Friday at the mo. Yeah, Friday. So yeah, should be able to do that. Yep. So Cats, Mulan, Cat in the Hat script, and then Cats, Mulan, your video, Zach, and the Cat in the Hat review. I mean reaction. Sorry. Mm. Okay, so we got Brent. Come back over here, Brandy. Prince Ali. Oh boy. Well, CJ is judging him. Oh boy. Okay. What is that music? Jafar, you must come see this. Dun, 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 dun. Mhm. He he thought for okay. He thought for a minute, having a flashback that took his mind back when he was only a six and he came home from a rough day at school. Many of the kids had really teased and bullied him so bad that he came home in tears. He finally stopped crying and started to imagine himself as a superhero and began drawing what he had imagined. The hero wore a blue suit and purple cape and had blonde hair and blue eyes. He was also able to fly and had a hammer with emblems from Bruno's Hero 1 called the Remo Hammer. It gave him the ability to rewind, fast forward, and freeze and unfreeze time. It could also fire energy lasers. When Bruno finished, he called the hero power play and the flashback in it. Well, Bruno, say, hero, what's your decision? Bruno thought hard for a moment, realizing the situation and wanting to make himself stronger in life. And then he said, my decision is yes. In the name of Jesus, I'll be more than a conqueror and not a failure. Yes, I'll be so strong. So get on out in that square. Adjust your build and prepare to conquer and gravel instead, Prince Ali. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, you say, I just ready to see it. Okay, I act. Okay, I think she's trying to say I actually like. Oh, I guess they say I actually like this very much. I knew you would. Yeah, it was missing the word like in there. Jay traveling back in time to tell the live action to give effort in his performance. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, I should. And for the script, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I should be able to have it. No, like I say, no later than Friday. No later than. We should be able to. I put it this way. We should be able to record it Friday. So I would have it done before then. In order, for you to take a look at, we can, like you can see what if you like it and stuff like that. Um, yeah, like I say, so you said 10, yeah, 10 days. So yeah, we should say no later than Friday. We should be recording that there. Yeah, either Friday or possibly Thursday evening or something like that there. Yeah. Let's see. So oh yeah. Um now we'll say in my opinion now, I don't think it's so much this is just from my observation. I don't think it's so much the fact that you're far wasn't giving a performance, like the way we talk about Halle Berry with the robots movie sort of kind of being bland. I think what it was in Jafar's case, and I know a lot of people why a lot of people aren't too liking it because in the animated, he was kind of little as the genie say, "Senor psychopath." Now, he's like solo experience, but yeah, it was mostly because of the movie's direction, trying to make kind of I guess you could say still fantasy, but kind of putting it um, real world setting and trying to give they tried to give Jafar a purpose behind what he was doing, like more so than just oh, I want to rule Agrabah, which that was a purpose, but more with the whole Shirabah thing and all that. Yep. So and I put it this way: when he got that lamp, he showed his crazy side. Because all before then, he was trying to keep his calm and everything. But when he got that lamp and rubbed it, and Will Smith genie popped out, he was like, he almost made me think of Ant-Man when he grew for the first time in Captain America: Civil War. Oh, yeah. Okay, so all right, and then also to prank Will Smith. Oh Lord. uh, Will Smith would probably turn around and prank you back, CJ. I'm just saying, because Trev, if you know Will Smith from Fresh Prince and some of his previous comedic sides of him, oh shoot, he probably prank you like the way he did Uncle Phil with that $20 bill. Going, going, go. Well, okay. So anyway, telling Jafar he needs to do a better performance. Yeah. then you know, then you know what you have to do," said Hero. "Hero, watch!" exclaimed Bruno. Then he raised up his hand and said, "Heroic transformation." Then Bruno went through his transformation sequence into his costume. First, multiple fast forward and rewind and play and stop emblems appeared in the background behind Bruno, and the emblem started to materialize his costume, making him power play. Conquering champion power play. No, say it with more energy. There, I'm saying it in a Shakespearean way, CJ. Okay, well, the original OG Jafar was more like, ah! Oh, so you want me to go crazy, huh? I'm warning you, CJ. I go to my crazy sides, I might never come back. Conquering champion power play. Yeah, yeah. I hope I didn't scare nobody. But yeah, that's live action for when he got that lamp. That's what I saw him go over the top. Mm. Oh, with the Halle Berry thing, yes. And let's see, you got CJ time traveling to prank Wilson. Oh boy, she's too clever. And mm, we'll let yeah, we'll let you think that. Yeah, yes, you keep telling yourself that, CJ. Yeah, 'cause you do realize I've been the Fresh Prince and a Men in Black agent and everything. Oh trust me, fairy girl. Oh trust me, I've been pranking Uncle Phil for so long. You ain't got nothing on me, girl. Jeez, there. Oh my goodness, that scared you. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Let's see CJ try to trap Will Smith. I mean to prank Will Smith. As if he could. So Power Play appeared back in the area where he was earlier as Bruno, and without any wasting any time at all, he used his remote hammer to rewind time, making the dragon dagger go back at Warp Tag. Once it hit him, time unfroze and he fell to the ground. And everyone looked shocked and amazed at Power Play. Who is that? Asked Nose. It's Bruno, said Floyd and Ellen. Well, Nose looked confused and said, well, now wait just a minute. That can't be Bruno. But it is, said Ega. Bruno Rogers has become Power Play, said Ega. Well, his aura matches, said Krog. So Warp Tag got up very angrily. Whoever you are, prepare to be defeated, he exclaimed. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on now, little fairy troll. Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me, Fresh Prince got something for you. Oh, boy. Let's live. Oh, boy. Well, I put it this way, CJ. You probably would get, I mean, by surprise, you would get Will Smith. But when when Will Smith figures out what's going on, yeah, he'll make a comeback on you. Because remember, this guy has tricked Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil. And Uncle Phil's not an easy one to prank. Okay, so it's oh my Earth. Yes, me, the cat's meow. And there's the hero watch that allows Bruno to transform into Power Play. Even changes his hair color. The conquering champion there. Yeah, so right. Well, since you like Earth the Kid so much, he opened a portal by Power Play and another by the sea. But Power Play used this remote hammer to freeze time again, and he blasted Warp Tag with the hammer laser into the sea. Near the portal unfreezing time, the portal sucked Warp Tag in like a whirlpool, and he came out of the other portal towards Power Play, who knocked him unconscious with his hammer, and the impact of the hammer hitting Warp Tag made a humorously squeaky sound and caused little birds to fly around his head. Bruno, called out Ellen sternly. Yes, Mom, said Power Play. I understand that Warp Tag may be our enemy, but you are not to severely hurt him. I know. That's why I designed my remote hammer to be like a toy squeaky hammer, so it would knock the enemies out without really hurting them. Ellen smiled and hugged Power Play, and Floyd said, That's my boy. Nose looked at the readers and said, Remember, kids, don't go around hitting people with real hammers. And there was a pause of silence as the writing appeared above Nose. A PSA from Heroes of Dreams. Don't go around hitting people with real hammers. As long as they're squeaky hammers. This has been a PSA from Hero. This is a PSA from Nose and Heroes of Dreams. And But as for me, I will use my hammer to smash highly berry once I turn her into a flea, and then put that flea in the box, and I put that box into the box, and mail that box to be sent. And when it arrives, I smash it with the hammer. It's brilliant, 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 genius. Also, hate to tell you, CJ, but old nose here is another fourth wall breaker. Okay, Harry and Uma bringing CJ on their date. So CJ's like a third wheel here. Okay. Oh boy, CJ's PSA: don't drink and drive and have sex in the fountain. I'm talking to you, Harriet. It's a Crunk trying his best to impersonate Yzma while Yzma walks in. Oh boy. All right. Let's go with Claire's first and then go on into Crunk. After that moment, Harriet, sorry, I didn't mean to say my name. Wartag got even more upset, and he and Powerplay went into battle in one-on-one. Powerplay had a major advantage in constantly freezing time to avoid Wartag's portals, and everybody rooted for him. Eventually, Wartag became extremely tired and became unable to continue the battling. However, he didn't want to give up. Powerplay saw this and tried to talk to Wartag, hoping he could convince him to stop. You won't defeat me, said Wartag, breathing easily. I'm not a failure like you. You only became a failure when you stopped doing what's right, according to God's will, darling, said Powerplay. I learned that myself when right before making true friends that I have now. If you change your ways now, you can become a true conqueror. Fiddlesticks, shouted Wartag, getting back up. Spare me your nonsense. It's not nonsense, said Powerplay. It's the truth. When you continue to do wrong, you eventually lose. That's right, said Nose. But I will have power above all of you, said Wartag. That's what Backbite promised me, as long as I did what he commanded. So Nose shook his head and continued. You gotta be careful who you trust, kiddo. This Backbite guy is pretty much like the devil himself when he tempted Adam and Eve into eating of the forbidden tree, as well as their son Cain into killing his brother Abel. Anytime you're being asked to do something that isn't right, you just say no, said Ellen. People will try to make you seem wrong for doing right, but don't let them stop you. Oh boy. CJ and Nelly meet. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay. Looks like Brownie needs a heads up after I do Crunk there. Okay, so Crunk doing an impression of Yzma. Yeah, I think I can do Yzma. Okay, I'm gonna try. Let's see, where am I now? Okay, oh, right here. So Wartag didn't listen. Wartag didn't listen at all and shouted to the top of his lungs, "Quiet, you people can't tell me what to do with my life. I do what I want. And right now, I'm gonna send you into a light speed of so many portals. It'll send you to oblivion." At that moment, the planet shook like an earthquake as Wartag blew it into the sky and used all his remaining strength to create the biggest portal ever and started rapidly sucking things into it like a twister, and everyone told him to stop, but Wartag didn't listen. I'm Yzma! You're doing a pathetic job at that, Crunk! Oh, come on. I thought it was sounding pretty good. Pull the number, Crunk! imitation of me sounds more like the Nostalgia Critic. Oh, that wasn't that bad, was I? What did she say? Oh, I know. Okay, I put that box in the. Okay, I'll turn them into a flea. Then put that flea in the box. That box in the box. And oh wait, okay, I'll put that box in the flea. And oh wait, that doesn't sound right. Oh boy. So CJ and Nose meeting, and bonding. Okay, and deciding to troll her. Oh boy. Let's see. I think. Okay, I'm trying to think. Last time I talked with Antonio. I think I'm trying to think because he had so many ways of no sounding there. Got an idea. Is that okay? Okay, I think I'm gonna do what I think no should sound like here. Well, at that moment, the planet shook like an earthquake. As warp tag floated into the sky and used all his remaining strength to create the biggest portal ever, which started rapidly sucking things into like a twister. Oh wait, I read that already. Oh wait, Yzma and Crunk read that. Nose got an idea of how to stop him, but he wasn't too happy. He whispered the plan to Power Play. Power Play agreed and looked up at his parents with the Fenians. They could tell what they would think and what he was thinking from the look on his face. You do what you gotta do, son, said Floyd. And with that, Nose took out a pepper shaker that he used against Gold Bull Cruncher, and Powerplay got his remote hammer ready. As soon as Nose sniffed the pepper, Powerplay used his hammer to fast forward Nose, flying toward Warp Tag. And once they were in range, Powerplay whammed Warp Tag with his hammer, and at the same time, Nose sneezed a mighty sneeze to send Warp Tag into the portal in order to close it. However, before the portal closed, it sucked Power Play and Nose inside. Everybody looked in shock and wept at the loss of the two. So, you like to break the fourth wall, huh, CJ? Yep, pretty much. Let's go troll old Brownie a little bit there. Oh, I do that like every day. Sure. Oh boy. Okay, he said, say what Nutcracker in the the Four Realms, okay. Oh boy, the one with what's it, Morgan Freeman in there. I thought at first she was talking about the one the Nutcracker Untold with that NC in there. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, we got read that. Whew. Me, so now we're at the 16th chapter. Backbite's ultimate plan for total domination. And then throw in a little Sean Connery because he's coming out. Backbite laughed in triumph when he found out what happened as well as his recent success. Yes, he shouted, victory is mine! The day is mine! And two of the heroes have been eliminated, and I'm only steps away from getting rid of the other heroes. And then every universe dimension in the world will be mine to rule forever. And he spoke on the speakers in the dungeon, monologuing. In a monologue his evil plan to the Dream League and Conquerors. Attention, you pathetic mortal, hero maggots! Before you meet your doom, observe my ultimate vision of total domination. Ha 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 ha! Connery! And now we have Pacha. Oh, oh, okay. Let's see where we're at. Okay, all right. Y'all pay attention, kids. Well, that figures," said Samuel. "You comic book villains always got to gloat about your big and bad evil scheme to take over the world." "Silence!" shouted Backbite. "As I was saying, I will create beings of my likeness to populate every universe dimension in the world. They will be called Yoris, which means superior, and all the inhabitants will be my slaves and serve my race for all of eternity." "There is no way your plan will succeed," said Johnson. "I beg to differ," said Backbite. Everyone watched as Backbite created his Yoris. After they were created, he marveled in his creation. And then a piano appeared, and one of the Yoris started to play some music for Backbite to sing about his glory. Everyone groaned, and Gloria said, "Please tell me he isn't about to start singing." And once he began his song, Marty said, "Cat dash it!" And now, okay, he said, "Bang." Robert Williams and CJ trolling the nostalgia critic. Oh, I would love to see that. Hmm. All right. So, one thing before I do that suggestion, I gotta sing this song. That I gotta sing this song the way I envisioned it, and then I'll do the Robin. Yeah, Robin Williams. Okay, here we go. Do Who's the superior being of them all? Back-a-bye, back-a-bye. Who has caused all the heroes who fight me to fail? Back-a-bye, back-a-bye. He's the mighty one. He's greatly won. And I will strike any who says that I am not the boss. You the boss. Who's the superior being of them all? Back-a-bye, back-a-bye. Who's invincible? Who's unbeatable? Whose great power makes him highly favorable? Whose the authority will reign over all there is and much more? Our great backbite, we are backbite, backbite, go backbite. And now to begin my ultimate reign over everyone and everything there is. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, actually I didn't. No, I actually didn't imagine that. Only thing that was on my mind when I um sung this, I mean when I wrote the song, was actually the song Captain Hook sang in our school play. When you say who's the slimiest one of them all? Captain Hook, Captain Hook. Yeah, kind of like that. Um, Really, the voice that I actually imagine for Backbite is sort of like, I guess, like a cross between Thanos and Darkseid. Uh, I guess it. I guess if it was singing that in Thanos' voice, it'd be like, uh, "Who's the superior being of them all?" Something like that. There. Yeah, and these are the Uris, which is just copy and paste the backbite, and I just changed the color a little bit there. Sort of a cheap effect there. Chapter 17, A Heroic Conquering Showdown. Showing one of our... That could... You could make that probably just all in the writing. We come up with a clever way to write that there. That could definitely work. All right, so CJ and Robin Williams. Okay. Backbite was about to begin his takeover until he got hit on the head by a cane from an old man. The old man, the little boy, who was crying very loudly. Backbite turned around and shouted, "How dare you enter my lair, you foolish old man!" The old man hit Backbite's head again with the cane and shouted louder, "You're the foolish one here." "I beg your pardon," said Backbite. "You heard me, Backbite. It's Backbite. Don't you correct me, you big clementine-faced bully. Now you listen up. This is supposed to be the big moment of the Heroes of Dream series and the first anniversary special with the new heroes and cameo guest star, and you had to come and mess everything up. Look what you just did to my grandson. He hasn't been this upset since last Christmas when he couldn't get that Razor Scooter Pro model. And now you want to ruin this anniversary for him? Despicable! But I'm not... Oh, yes, CJ. I'm not done speaking, you intergalactic citrus head. Not only are you upsetting my grandson, but also all the readers out there. And you don't want to get this series... You don't want this series to get angry readers after one season and an anniversary. When Backbite looked at his grandson crying, he noticed tears coming out from the old... out of his grandson crying harder, and noticed tears coming from the old man's eyes also. He started to cry, feeling really bad about what he was about to do to the Dream League Conquerors. "Well, I didn't mean to," the old man interrupted him and got right in Backbite's face, saying, "Now you apologize to my grandson and the readers for trying to mess up this anniversary special that these hero kids have worked so hard for, along with their first crossover, and you be sincere about it. I mean it." Ironic that you make that suggestion about them trolling the Nostalgia Critic, because the way Nose is disguised, this old man is actually Nose in disguise. And that right there is Bruno next to him as the kid. And he's whacking Backbite with the cane. Oh my goodness. Now I'm picturing Robin Williams disguised as a grandpa and hitting the Nostalgia Critic on the head. And CJ and CJ putting, doing the crying. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. "Hello, I'm the genie. And I'm CJ. And we remember it so you don't have to." Like, "Wait, are you taking over my show?" "Yes." At least. Oh my goodness here. Let me finish and then I'll let y'all know where this came from. Let's see, do the Nostalgia Critic. Okay. So Backbite was a bit shaken up by the man and threw up his hands and backed up a little and surrendered and replied nervously, Okay, sir, I'll do it. Just please calm down." Backbite took a moment to calm down from the crying, took several breaths, and cleared his throat and said to the grandson and the readers, "Listen, little guy, and all Heroes of Dream readers, please forgive me for trying to ruin the special, and I just want you to know I'm deeply sorry for all the trouble I've caused, and I've sipped." And suddenly Backbite heard laughter and turned and saw the old man and his grandson standing with the Dream League and Conquerors facing him laughing and their regular clothes on, the old man did a spin change, revealing that he was Nose. Why, you two-timing big nose smarty pants tricking rascal! You're gonna pay for that little stunt you pulled! Shouted Backbite. Oh boy. So this part of the story of Nose, tricking Backbite into breaking the fourth wall and apologizing to the readers. This was actually in a comic, a Who Knows comic that Antonio did. It was a Christmas comic. And in the comic, Nose had to face an evil Santa that had kidnapped the regular Santa. So he was battling with the evil Santa, but the evil Santa was kind of winning a little bit. And so eventually, Nose looked at so he stops the evil Santa. First thing he says, your shoes untied. I don't have shoes. I don't have shoelaces. There was a big pause. Then Nose was like, come on, man. This comic is supposed to be about me and Kevin, and you're going to mess this up for, us and the readers. Now, you apologize to my fans, and I mean make it sincere. So then the evil Santa's like, dear Nose fan. Then all of a sudden he realized, why you? Kind of a almost like a Bugs Bunny moment there. Yeah. Got just a second there. All right. Almost. Okay. Yes, CJ could do that to the villain there. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her. Okay, so all right, so I'm throwing the voice that I imagine Backbite sounding as Thanos. Suddenly he paused, and the grandson did a spin change, revealing that he was Power Play. Hey guys, he said. Everyone meet Power Play, said Nose, also known as Bruno Rogers. That's Bruno, said the Dream League together. Yep, said Power Play. Now we can all take care of Backbite. Hero appeared on the Hero Watch, informing everyone to join together. And he told the Dream League they could access their new costumes. So everyone got ready to transform. Marty and Gloria made their backings appear on their backs. Next. So the heroes have got their powers back. This does not put a smile on my face. But wiping out half of the world with 6 Infinity Stones in my gauntlet, that puts a smile on my face. You should have gone for the head. No! Supposed to be Hey, this is supposed to be a heartwarming comedy. Now apologize to my fans. Dear CJ fans, I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Why, you little? Hi. and then I guess CJ would just take off, almost like a Roadrunner effect. Meet me. Oh boy. We there? All right. So let's see another voice again. CJ as the Roadrunner. Meet me. Okay. Then the Conquerors called out animal warriors of Hitato Nisaru. Meet me. Power merge. And they unleashed and merged with their animal warriors. Meet me. As they did, they called out the name of their animal warriors. Meet me. Nobisha, the graceful unicorn, said Tayana. Zyron, the soaring sun phoenix, said Sakura. Boxon, the thundering ox, said Tyrone. Sakura, the mighty ape, said Zayden. And Yukan, the courageous lion, said Johnson. Conquerors, ready! And after that, the Dream League called out hero watches. All the hero watches appeared on their arms. After that, they held them to the sky and said, heroic transformation. Then each one of them went through their different transformation sequences and went into their costumes. Neat, neat. As you can see, that's Backbite really angry. It's kind of hard. Okay, I can see his eyes a little bit there, but yeah, make sure to use a different shade on the eyes. And the hero watches. Excuse me. And everybody all the kids ready to transform there. A lot of them there. Huh? Trolling the flubber set. Oh boy. The set where he forgot his wedding. No. Yeah, I'm not. Now don't misinterpret. I don't hate flubber or anything like that. Actually, because especially the little that. Cause I mean it's a funny movie with the little green gob and everything, and I did like those trailers and everything. The only nitpick I had when I watched the movie was his character, that Robert Williams was playing. The character forgot his own wedding because he was that busy, and this is why it sort of bothered me. Okay, you're a nerd. I'm a nerd and a geek. A lady is about to marry you. Do you realize how hard it is for a geek nerd to even get to that point, just to even get a date? Oh my goodness, this would be that would be like, oh my God, I have a date. And the fact that, oh my God, I'm about to get married, as a nerd, they would probably be early at the wedding. That's just how I feel about it. I just can't see a nerd or a geek forgetting a wedding. Because I know when I got ready, when it was the day for me and Christina to get married, oh my God, I was up there early. I was up there early. I was ready. I was ready to get in there and like, here she come. Got my I do. Like, I was ready. Yeah. So, but other than that, the movie is good. The movie's a good movie though. I mean, that's but yeah, that's just my personal take on that one bit there. Yeah. So all right, so CJ and Robin trolling the flubber set. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so okay, I'm basically gonna show you the picture because what happens in their transformations, I've already read that in the previous book. So the pictures can tell you what happens. Okay. Samuel changes to Star Striker. Brian changes to his new target suit. And Julie changes to Sword Girl. Calvin the Bantam X with some cool backgrounds. Got Riley the Dashtail. Naomi the Night Fox. Looking cute. Now we got the Atlantean sisters like Crystal. Melody changing to Bubblina. Zoe to Sunrisha. Yeah. And of course, the other Atlantean sisters, come Holly, Alicia, Gina, and of course, good old Crystal there. Yep. Jody Benson, you want to join in on the pranking? I want to be part of your world. Aw, she's sweet on you, Robin. Yeah, Well, she was the Little Mermaid there. All right. So, after all the transformations were complete, each Dream League members had their phrases. And of course, we all know swiftly striking like a star, Star Striker. Right on target, honorable samurai sword girl, strong but gentle Bubbalina, clever and charming Phantom X, speeding Jolt the wild Dash Tail, shining light of the sun Sunrisha, chilling frost of the night Night Fox, joyous smiles Holly, changing auras Alicia, mighty agile Gina, sparkling like the diamond's crystal, Dream League ready. And after all those transformations were complete, everyone looked to Nose. Nose noticed and said, "Oh, y'all waiting on me?" He thought for a brief moment and said, "I have an idea. Okay, here I go. Nose battle transformation activate." And Nose snapped his finger, causing the song Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting to play. And next, Nose went through his transformation sequence with multiple yin yang karate symbols, materializing him into a black belt karate suit. After that, he showed off some moves and was ready. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were swift as lightning. And little story behind why he's got the blindfold on in this form. Um, he's actually known as the blind fighter, sort of like how Daredevil is blind. Yeah, sort of like that. But he knows where his enemies are and knows where to strike. Oh yeah. And as they said, you got Jody Benson up here. Back, backfight was unfrozen at the moment. No more playing around, said backfight. I will become the supreme master of everything. And you heroes will not stand in the way of my plan that I really have. Welcome to your final battle. Then everyone was sent to a blank area of the virtual game, but it didn't stay blank for so long. So it so it became the center of downtown Shreveport. But Backbite and his Yuris faced the Dream League. Conquerors and those who were ready for a showdown, and Yuri showed no mercy. Shall we show them what we got? Oh, you better believe we will. We're gonna be more than conquerors. In Jesus' name, you hear the power play. That's right, said Diana. Your so-called plan to take over stops here. Someday you'll see I'll be part of your world. Mrs. Nesbitt again. Oh, that never gets old. All right, let's give it with a bang. Star Striker! You can do the honors, X Johnson. It'll be a pleasure, says Star Striker. The Dream League Conquerors and those. Let's take back my juries down. Everyone charged into battle in different areas, and the first group, Sunrisha and Alicia, pursued some of the Yuris near the downtown library. Sunrisha got an idea, and after she whispered it to Sakura and Alicia, she flew through the Yuris and stuck out her tongue and said, "Try to catch me if you can, you ugly Clementine diamonds." Snap out of it, Buzz. Oh. So anyway, as she led the Yuris up on the roof of the library, and Alicia got on Sakura's back, and Sakura used the firepower to blast past the Yuris like a rocket toward the sky, and Sunrisha hitched on, and the three went into the sunlight, causing the blinding Yuris. And suddenly, they formed into a fiery phoenix, saying, "Phoenix strike!" They obliterated the Yuris, and the dust and victory was theirs. Okay. Um, all right, let's see you later there, Zach. And let's see, we got the final one from Claire. Okay, got the final one. Audrey and Harriet reading. Okay. Harriet! Oh boy. Yeah, Harriet is definitely the female Sean Connery. Yep. All right. Okay, so hello everyone. We're going to read a little bit more about the Dream League's battle with Backbite and how successful they'll be. Ever so much. Yeah, whoopee. So the second group, Tiana, Crystal, and Gina, led some Yuris toward the back downtown bank to prepare their combo, and Crystal touched Tiana's celestial horseshoe boomerang to make her hand become like the celestial material, and Gina got ready, and the three charged at the Yuri, saying, "Celestial Fury!" And they rapidly punched, slammed, and whammed a lot of the Yuris. And the third group, Sword Girl, Nightbox, Gina, battled more of the Yuris until they arrived at the Shreveport Convention Center. And so Nightbox suggested an aerial assault. As you can see, there's the pictures right there of the Phoenix and the Celestial Fury. It seemed like the Dream League's going to be really successful. You know what? I was doing this one guy one time, and oh boy, so he made me feel like a celestial fury. Anyway, once everyone got into position, Nightfox froze the area into ice, and then Sword Girl used her psychic powers to attach her swords to Nightbot's javelin and Gloria's back. And when Gloria jumped down through the ice towards the ice, Sword Girl made the weapon spin into a drill, and once it hit the ice, an ice cyclone came out. They making a frozen twister, they all said. Oh boy, that's what that guy felt like. That's what the second guy felt like, a frozen twister. He was like ice cold. I prefer when they get warm. The fourth group, Dashtail, Power Play, and Tyrone, lured some of the Yuris into the Elvis Presley Auditorium ever so much. And once they got inside, Tyrone made multiple copies of themselves, and they all split up running around the whole auditorium, confusing the Yuris to the point of making them flee back outside. With a stampede bashing. That's when I stampeded all over the third guy. He ain't no what hit him. That guy's never gonna be the same. Oh, and little fact, we do have here in Shreveport, in the downtown area, we actually do have a building. It has I forgot what the other name is, but it is also known as the Elvis Presley Auditorium. Has a big statue of Elvis and everything. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you later, Claire. Yep. And I guess now it's me, Case, and let's see. I think Luca is still in here, and we got some mystery viewers there. Some mystery streamers. I guess they're like the mystery shoppers that come in our store at Kroger. When they be seeing if you're speaking and everything. Like, Okay. Taking notes. Oh boy. So I guess whoever watching us in this stream is taking notes. All right. Okay, let's see. That throw a. All right. So I'm gonna Mrs. Doubtfire meeting flubber. Okay. I think I remember how Claire did that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The fifth group! Bubbelina, Holly, and Marty faced off with more Uris by the Red River. Bubbelina and Holly changed into their mermaid form and swam into the river. After that, Bubbelina fired her from her Triton at the river, along with Holly's Aurora Beam, and Marty put his vacuum in reverse, aiming toward the river as well, causing an Aurora-covered tidal wave. And after that wave was formed, Marty got a surfboard and surfed the wave. Aurora Wipeout Crusher, said Marty, Bubbelina, and Holly together. Yes, it was pretty fun. And all right. Oh, the Prince Ali. Yes, okay. All right. Okay, do Prince Ali, then I'll come back to the flubber part of Casey's suggestion. Okay. So Marty surfed the tidal wave over the Uris, eliminating them for good, and the sixth group at the next target and Zayden land. Some Uris inside the site for discovery building, and their group used various exhibits in combination with their powers to battle the Uris eventually. The group had got an idea. Space battle, they exclaim. And with one move of Vantamax is the one. Cyborg became an outer space, yeah. Check these pics over the Twister and this attack. It's and there's the Aurora tidal wave, and then the space attack with a ZX targets also Brittany. Phantom X target and Zayden were on board. They're on spaceship, calling a target exit, battling the Uris. Spaceship called the Yuri BBs. They battled busy and constant lasers firing. The target exit was successful at taking out some of the Uris. But others were very tricky, you can beat that. And one of the Yuri said, the dark side was for sure, and the light will always beat the darkness if it makes. Oh boy, that was pretty. And just wait till when I do that for the Aladdin reaction coming up. Okay. Got go back to the flubber one and see you got Genie. Oh boy, Genie and Mrs. Doubtfire. We mentioned in robots that they may have done a thing of Miss Doubtfire when Fender, did that "Hit Me Baby One More Time." He may have done something like that. He may have that may have been why he did, that lady that came out singing Prince Ali. That may have been another Miss Doubtfire reference. Okay. Flipper! Preparing the secret weapon, Preparing the secret weapon. He pressed the button marked secret weapon, and it looked like a giant white boxy globe covered in the target X emblems. Mathematics. They didn't target. Press the button marked, and every single Yuri that went to their ship. Oh, and now I've met Mrs. Doubtfire, and now I Okay. Well, the seventh and final group, Star Striker, Johnson, and Nose face off with the remaining Yuris in a martial arts combat battle in the center of the downtown area. And soon they notice two groups of Yuris coming from two sides of them. And Nose got an idea and told Star and Johnson, "Listen up, guys," he started. "I'm going to show you the step off move that my buddy Kevin and I used to do in high school when we bum rush when the Maderi boys were about to bum rush us. Follow my lead." At the very last minute, Nose shouted, "Step off!" And suddenly they leaped away, causing the Yuris to crash into each other. Oh boy. Oh, okay. And let's see, going back. Oh, you mentioned about the genie and Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay. All right. Hi! 10,000 years could give you such a crank in the neck. Hmm. "Wow, sweet move there," said Star. "And humorous," said Johnson. And the Uris became cross as they got up and decided to pull their swords for the battle. "So, what do you guys? So, you guys want to pull out some swords on us?" said Star. "Well, let's even up the score," said Nose. "Don't mind if we do," said Johnson. "Sword and shield if you can." Johnson made the shield and sword appear. And Star took out the Star sword and shield and said, "Star sword, battle blade on!" And then he shot out the blade of the Star sword, and the Yuri's feel the power of my nose blades. Nose taking out two of his swords, and he called the nose blades. On that note, the sword fighting begins. Star, Johnson, and Nose went move for move with the Yuris that were clanging and banging of all sorts, as well as different attacks. "Nasal Fury Slash," said the Nose, rapidly slashing through the several of the Yuris with the sword multiple times. "Shooting Star Strike!" And Starstruck was striking the Yuris from the sky with a star sword like an actual shooting star. They don't say I strike like a star for nothing. They got the boxing glove with targets and XZs on it. And then there's Nose and Star Striker in their attacks there. Like, yay! They said, "Strike like a star for nothing." And then also Johnson attacking with the power of the Red Lion. Oh boy. And thinking about the reaction. Oh yeah, Halle Berry. It gives me chills. "Backlash Lion," said Johnson, after he blocked all of the attacks from the Yuris attacking him and absorbing the impacts. He placed the shield and sword together and unleashed the force of energy in the form of red lions at the Yuris. After a while, the trio unleashed an ultimate attack from combining their swords. Supreme Nasal Star Lion Blade Strike, eliminating all the Yuris. It gave me chills. Emote! 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 Oh my goodness. And see, chapter. Oh, what? Oh, I thought it was you falling asleep on Halle Berry. Because she was like, chapter 18, the end of the heroes. The end of the heroes with a question mark. And Halle Berry just made me think about this voice, Benzai from The Mask. Backbite saw what was going on and became extremely angry. He went to where Bubblina, Holly, and Marty were and blasted Marty towards the Red River. At the time, he switched the back vacuum. Time for me to do some cleaning around here. And Backbite turned the vacuum to full power and with his magic combined it they, and was able to suck up the Dream League nose and the Conquerors inside. And but I'm allergic to ignorance, interrupted Nose from inside the vacuum. And before Backbite could answer, Nose gave a mighty sneeze that made the vacuum explode into pieces, knocked Backbite to the ground, and freed everyone inside. It's over, Backbite, said Star. Yes, it is, said Backbite, for all of you. Uh, excuse me, sir. That's You have to return. That's museum property. You have to return that. Oh, sorry. Let me replace it. Uh, wait, what are you doing? Where's my body? Uh, wait, put me back. Come find me, my body. How do you stay in that tone when your face has been pulled off of your head? If I was in that position and my face got pulled off like that, I would be screaming and panicking like crazy. Whew, there is no way I'd be able to keep that tone. Okay. So whew, excuse me there for a second. Let's see, also thinking from the reaction we got coming up. Mike Myers Cat in the Hat. Oh boy. We're gonna be in for a ride with that movie next. So Backbite, like any new yeah, well, not recently. Okay, I know Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Pokemon. And I know about any hadn't seen Inuyasha Sayuki in a while. Um I hadn't really seen any new ones lately. And then mostly, with all the stuff with the reactions and comics going, which I got to get back into the comics there. Um, but that was kind of one reason why I put out there for people to request um, some anime there, since I mentioned earlier that how a lot of people, which is going to be in the letter that I sent Bob Shaw, I said, I noticed like a lot of people were asking him to do anime, and he's like, I don't get it. So in the letter, I was like, okay, I asked him, just forward your anime request over to me. So, okay, so I think I hadn't seen that one, but I have heard that. I've heard about Fruit Basket. I know. I think you've mentioned. I think I've heard you mention before, and I think I've heard it from some other people too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Might. It probably could. We might get that. Look at that in the future. There. Might look at that in the maybe the future. I know two. I know it's a series there. I know two series we got that we'll be looking at for a while. Like each month out of the year. Got May. When May comes, we'll be doing Sailor Moon episodes, and in the month of June will be Darkwing episodes. So, and then like when one of those run out, then we switch to another series. So, yeah, we could just see if we could work that in, or maybe outside at some other point. Just all depends there. Yep. And yep, if I can either get it either get DVD of it like from Netflix, or with my HD camera, maybe bring it up here on the computer and react to it from there. Okay. Okay. Yep. Well, we'll see about it in the future. Yep. Yeah. Since I done put it out there, for anime requests. So yeah, bro. So yeah, yep, get that. So I'm definitely gonna be open to. That's probably gonna be the best way to for me to see that or any other anime is through my reactions at the moment there. So yep. Mm. Okay. All right. So okay. What's that about? I forgot what I was gonna do. Okay. Let's see. I was right. All of okay. Back by fire the energy. Okay. Okay. Since we didn't got into the anime ton, now the voice of Inuyasha just came to my mind. So Backbite fired a huge burst of cosmic energy, wrecking the downtown area and severely injuring all the heroes. They were barely able to move, and their helmets and masks came off. Is that all you got, you big bully? Asked Powerplay, struggling to get up. Backbite grinned and "Oh, you're you are one blast away from being destroyed, but since you and your star friend seem to be the boldest, I'll destroy you first." Nose got up and saw Backbite laughing sinisterly as he walked slowly towards Star and Powerplay. And he also noticed everyone struggling to get back up. Oh boy. Yeah, and of course, the funniest scene of Inuyasha. I didn't tell her to leave. That was her idea. She was like, "I'm going home. Stupid." Inuyasha. Yeah, what? That imitation was very pathetic. Oh, I'm a demon, not a comedian. Funniest clip in the show. And since we did Inuyasha, definitely got to do the monk Moroku. Very well. Nose thought to himself and said, "There's got to be a way to stop this guy." Then he noticed debris on the ground containing gears and pieces and everything around him. And suddenly an idea struck. Oh, okay. I guess that's supposed to be like, I guess like the children that Kagome and Inuyasha have, something like that there. That'd be it. Almost like their version of Descendants. And Johnson blocked it with his shield when he used his sword to knock Backbite's sword out of his hand, slashing it a bit. Backbite went to fire a cosmic energy blast at him, but Powerplay paused it with his hammer. After that, all the Dream League members and conquerors managed to get up and charge at Backbite to attack. However, the effects of the hammer wore off due to Powerplay's low energy. Backbite unfroze and blasted everyone down again. Then he grabbed Star and Powerplay in his hand in their faces. As I was saying earlier, you two are going to be destroyed first. And he went over to Johnson and kicked him. After that, you'll be next. And I'll take out the others one by one just for fun. Oh, okay. Hmm. That's good. That's good that they coming out with something new though. I'll give them that much. Yeah. Say more anime action for us to see. Okay, so let's see. And then there's Shishomaru. You won't you won't get away with this, Backbite, said Star. I beg to differ, said Backbite. We made it this far in stopping you, said Johnson. So we have faith we're going to succeed somehow. We're not failures. We're more than conquerors in the name of Jesus, said Power Play. Is that right? Said Backbite. Look who's talking, boy. You've been nothing but a failure your entire life. You and your friends are failures in denial. All you thought you stood a chance, and now you have none. Now face the horrible truth. You kiddies, you see, kiddies, this is why you can never be heroes, Backbite said, looking at the readers. Because you eventually face your doom. Once I've taken over, that goes for your parents too. All you, all of you are as weak as I expected. Now serve as a now to serve the final blow of your demise. He laughed as he prepared to eliminate starring targets. Oh boy. Hey, sure. Hmm. Okay. So incesses. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that there. That pretty that pretty much I tell you, I actually before I had met you in high school, Case, I know the animes that I did watch were like Pokemon and Digimon, pretty much like the baby steps of anime. But I didn't even know that they were called that. Fox did call it that, like Anime Invasion, but I didn't really pay much attention to that part. I just knew that they, were shows and I liked them. That was the only thing that occurred to me. But I didn't really learn the term anime, like actually pay attention to it until I met you there. And he was like, "Yeah, this is anime." I was like, "Oh, that's what that's called." Neat. Yep. So, but yeah, I was in, I as I was enjoying it before I even fully knew it. Yeah. Oh boy, yes they are. Good times, good times. So now we're down to the final two chapters. Chapter 19, another chance for victory. And I think we'll go into Krug's voice because I almost slipped into that. And show you this picture here. This is what Nose is about to transform into, and Antonio drew this one now. Yeah, this was drawn by Antonio Technos. He sort of got the inspiration from Optimus Prime. Yep. Well, suddenly a robotic voice interrupted Nose and said, "Not on my watch, Backman." And Backbite turned to see where the voice came from, and everyone looked up as well, was amazed at what they saw. It was Nose in his tech gear that had just finished transforming. "Let's do this," he said. Yeah, and then Backbite fighting with Nose there. Oh boy. And you can see Tech Nose is bigger than Backbite, but Backbite, like, I don't care about the size. And matter of fact, when he saw, like, okay, so Backbite's like down here, Tech Nose is up there. Backbite looks up and like, "Oh yeah, a challenge." Yeah, oh yeah, I'll take you on. So Backbite set Star and Power Play down. He's like, "Oh, this is more of a challenge." He's like, "I'll turn you into a cosmic scrap heap." "I don't think so," said Nose. On that note, Nose Backbite charged at Nose, and the two went at it. "Meteor Fury," he said. "Mucus missile cannon." Nose fired missiles at the Meteor Fury, destroying them before they hit the ground. Backbite seized the opportunity to strike. He grabbed Nose and flew into the sky with him. But suddenly Nose noticed a flame-covered meteor coming toward them. "That tech of yours may be strong, but it won't stand this. Prepare to be burned to a crisp," said Backbite. "Don't count on it," said Nose, aiming his nasal cannon at Backbite. And once he fired it, it blasted Backbite off of him into the ground. After that, Nose flew down to the ground, turned around and said, "Shade, Quake, Convulsion, Ray Blast." And he fired a laser from his shades at the meteor to push it back up. Boy, Nose got some attack. You know how they call out their attacks in Digimon. Yep, which was pretty cool. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. We did let's see. Since I mentioned Digimon, here's a little Inuyasha meeting Brownie. Oh boy, that's you know. So a plush dog meets a dog demon, a half breed demon. Oh boy. Oh dear. So Backbite got up and saw this and made more Yuris appear to stop Nose, but Nose fired more missiles using his mucus missile cannon to get the Yuris away from him. But Backbite soon blasted Nose with a cosmic blast, causing him to drop the meteor. When it hit the ground, it was a big explosion, destroying the entire downtown area, leaving nothing but debris. Nose looked around and didn't see any of the Dream League members or conquerors and thought they were gone until a bright light shone from above, and everyone was floating down from the light, lining up beside him to defeat Backbite once and for all. And the Yuri swooped in to attack them, but they obliterated them with their different attacks, and they prepared to aim at Backbite himself. Then they gathered their energy together to form their finishing attacks, including the Dream League's Hero Team Sword, the Conqueror's Supreme Sword, and Nose Sinus Beam. "No, this can't be!" shouted Backbite. "I'm the superior ruler and master of all." "Well, that's where you're wrong, Backbite. There's only one master and ruler over everything, and that's our Lord God Jehovah. He is who he is, and that's all I got to say." And with that, they all said together, "Anyone who goes against him will feel his mighty wrath. Conquering hero in strike." And then the two large energy blades from both the swords and the in-shaped laser was unleashed, obliterating Backbite along with his gravity straw and putting everything back to normal. "Well, so you're Inuyasha. Well, so, I'm Brownie. I do reactions to stuff, and we're also taking anime requests, so we'll possibly look at your series in the future there." "You think you can handle doing my series, little plush dog? I think that'd be too much for you." "Oh, you'd be surprised at some of the things I react to." "What, you mean like children's stuff?" Hey, I react to some adult stuff too." "Oh, please. About the most adult thing you'd react." "Sit, boy." "No." "Well, at least I don't have a necklace on me making me fall every time someone says sit." "Why, you?" Oh boy. Oh man, I remember when he first got that necklace in episode 2, Kagome just went on just really sit, and he fell through the. Oh wait, no, he fell to the bridge, but it was a later episode when she said it so many times because Inuyasha was about to put a boulder on the whale and it threw out his back. Oh shit! You threw out my back from all those sick commands. Well, Inuyasha, you did try to keep her from going home. Mm. Let me see if I can do Kagome's voice. "Well, back where King Gabe was, He looked upon his story and smiled and said to the readers, "Looks like backbite was wrong. As you can see, you can be a hero when you fight and stand for what's right in God's will. Believe it, declare it, and decree it. In the name of Jesus. Always remember, no matter how hard things get, when you do the right when you're trying to do the right thing, don't give up. Keep pushing forward and declaring and decreeing God's word because God is faithful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll drop by the Hero Convention. I better get my costume. And as you can see, there's the finishing attack. 2 swords and an end blast. And of course, the writer himself finishing up the book. Oh yeah. And there's also me in my Hulkbuster costume, which is actually I didn't have Photoshop back then, but this was a Microsoft Word effect with my head. This is actually this was actually a toy I had, and I put my head on top of it to make it look like I was wearing this. Which is yeah. I wonder how this would look if I was able to re-edit this picture on Photoshop. Oh boy. Almost kind of remind me of when Banner had the Hulkbuster outfit on in Infinity War. You guys are so screwed. Oh boy. Now we're at the final chapter. The adventures to come. Everything about to wrap up here. Mm. I might even want to say, never know, maybe there might be something I could use it for too there. Yep. You never know. Let's see. Okay, Dick Delmay's voice. Oh, darn yarns. I ought to be doing a yarn attack from Pokemon. Okay. Oh, that's right. Here was a surprise. Digimon Kaiser, aka Digimon Emperor from '02, who was called the Kaiser in Japanese version. The next day was the last day of the Hero Convention in in the New Orleans Convention Center. The Dream League Knows and the Conquerors enjoyed the festivities, and King Gabe showed up as well in a Hulkbuster in a Hulkbuster costume. Once it was over, the Conquerors Nose congregated at the Hero Tree and got ready to send Nose back home to his dimension. As the portal started booting up, everyone said their final words, and Samuel started. Nose and Conquerors, we want to thank you for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you guys. No problem, kiddos, said Nose. Glad to be here to help. Oh, yeah. And now you say, oh, kid in English. Okay. Well, so are we, said Johnson. It's good to know that there are people like you who are dedicated to protecting the world from evil like we did 10 years ago. You should also thank your friend Bruno, said Diana. Like I told him, he was destined for great things. I guess so, said Bruno. It's like I like being a member of the Dream League and having real friends to help us out. Not only that, said Euro entering the room, but there will be other things in store for you to succeed in. Things that may have been tough for you in the past. But as long as you keep working hard and never give up, the most important of all, keep your eyes on Jesus, and you will be more than a conqueror, already having the victory according to God's holy will. That's sort of like how Ken was speaking in that soccer episode there. No. Yep. And since we mentioned about Digimon, hey, why don't we try Davis's voice? So, will you guys be joining? Look, try again. So, will you guys be here willing to join us again if we need you? Asked Brian. Well, let's put it this way, said Zayden. You got friends in high places and other dimensions, said Nose. Okay. And the time Marty took copies of the first two books and said, "Here's a copy of them for each of you on us." And he handed the books out to everybody and also their business cards for future contact. Are you guys on Social Kingdom too? Asked Zoe. We sure are, said Gloria. Might be a while before I fully understand how to use mine. I can't wait to start reading my copy, said Melody. This is going to be in our next book club meeting, said Ebony. Is there a chance that you guys might publish books about us? And then Ty's voice. Well, yeah, but I'm not sure if I'd be ready to expose my secret identity to the world, said Naomi. They tried telling that to Tony Stark when he revealed himself as Iron Man. Sure, publicity's great and all, but it does have its disadvantages. Well, Johnson laughed a bit and said, Guys, there's no need to worry about that now. We only exposed ourselves after we've been through it all. So does that mean that one day, years later, we might do the same, asked Bella? Only if you choose to, said Diana. Everyone pondered about that for a moment until Riley asked Sakura, Miss Sakura, is there any chance that when I grow up to be an adult, you and I could be together? Well, Sakura smiled and answered, That's really sweet of you, Riley. But if you do that, you might miss out on a nice young girl around your age. I told you should have talked to that girl in the Number Woman costume, whispered Bruno. Oh, man. Girl in the Number Woman costume. Big Number Woman supposed to be their version of Wonder Woman. Number Woman. Count the greatness that she has. I just made that up there. Oh boy. Oh boy. So let's see. I got one. Uncle Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. Cheer up, little bro, said Zoe. You could be looking at your dream girl and not even know it. Like Ivory, for example. Well, Ivory blushed and stuttered. Well, everyone went, ooh. And Ebony was like, you two do have similar fashion tastes. Ivory and Ivory sitting in a tree. KISSING. Everyone laughed. Until Nose zipped over to Diana. And said that maybe I stay in this dimension for a while to get to know you a little better. You beautiful blue-haired lady. Diana blushed and giggled a bit. Well, you are pretty charming, especially with those shades. But as good as that sounds, it might be a bad idea at the moment. Well, why is that? Asked Nose. Because your fans possibly your creator will be highly upset if you didn't return, said Diana. And I can assure you, he's got big plans coming up for you. Plus, I'm only 18. And let's see, with Scrooge, got Flinhard Glumgold. 18! Exclaimed Nose. Wow, you're a little sister to me. I thought you were older than that. Yeah, I get that a lot, said Diana. But hey, if our dimensions cross again, feel free to come hang out with me. And she gave him a big hug to cheer him up. After that, the portal opened, but Hero looked very suspicious. Nose said his goodbye and headed toward the portal, but the computer indicated a malfunction, and Hero called out, Nose, don't go in the portal yet! Uh-oh. Boy, Glumgo kind of takes it on your voice a little bit. And let's see, I guess we can wrap it up with. So Nose, which we all know also plays Sonic the Hedgehog in the new movie. So Nose was so close to the portal that he couldn't understand what Euro said and said, "What did you say?" "I said, don't go in the portal yet," Euro shouted. "And there's a malfunction in the system." Nose couldn't understand them, and there's an owl bun munching the what? I'm out. But before Euro could finish, no, the portal sucked Nose in, and Euro tried to reactivate it, but it wouldn't work. "Will it be all right?" asked Bruno. "He will be," said Euro, "but where will he end up?" asked Johnson. "And what will happen next?" said Samuel. "Well, let's just say there's going to be a lot to look forward for all of us soon," said Euro. Everyone pondered at what Euro meant was going to happen next. And that ends the book. Finally got the anniversary book done, which will be continued in book number 11. Yep. And because of that whole portal talk, I kind of and this is still in development, but in a redoing of the comic series that I got coming up planned for my universe, it'll be a Brownie Adventures, a new Star Striker series, another reboot of Star Striker, and then a series called Hikoji, which is Hiko for short. That third series. That's where you'll meet like Hiko, Taikari, and also Julie Yukashi, aka Sword Girl. Sort of in a magical adventure kind of thing there. Like in a magic sort of Final Fantasy setting, like. So yeah, but then all three of these series, three different worlds, end up connecting to each other to the Dream League comics there. So yep, and there might, if there's a reference to this Heroes of Dream series, then one thing that I kind of thought about was, what if the portal that Nose went through actually just blew up this entire universe, this entire Heroes of the Dream universe just got blown up by the portal. What I mean by that, you remember, if I don't know if you've seen the Flashpoint movie, when Flash ran around the world to try to change times because he wanted to save his mother, but then he ended up messing it up because things started going wrong. Like Thomas Wayne became Batman. He was sort of a killer. The Amazons were at war with the Atlanteans and all that. So yes, yeah. So pretty much that's kind of what came to my mind, was sort of something like Flashpoint there. Yeah. Oh boy. So yep, that's like I said, I'm not sure on that yet, but that's a possibility if there comes a reference to the Heroes of Dream universe. Yeah. That maybe that universe was blown away by a flashpoint. Yep. All right. I'll show you a few things in here before I go. That's an old drawing of the Dream League right there, way back. Got Sword Girl with a cape. Star Striker. Hey, then you got Target down here. This when they all were teenagers, and Target was the only little kid. Got Bubble Girl, who is now Bubblina. Vanamex, and then Red Lightning. Red Lightning was secretly known as Little Romeo. Yeah. Then that's a drawing of Backbite that Antonio did there. he sort of got the inspiration for Backbite from Dark Side of Thanos, as I mentioned earlier. Yep. And these were some other drawings Antonio did. He did a drawing of Star and your character Nightbox here. Let's see, get it clear. Nightbox, and then he also did one of Sword Girl. Yep. Then you got Nose and his nosebleeds there. Karate nose. Yeah. And then of course there was even your drawings of Julie, aka Sword Girl, as well as Naomi with her parents. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep, got the original artwork there. And of course the I was trying to see if I could find yeah, Naomi's adorable, isn't she? See if I can. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. It might be at the. There it is. Yep. And then there's, of course, Antonio and his wife there, OEV, and the recent book that they had put out, Truly Faithful, before they went to Texas for some bigger opportunities there. Yep. Out there teaching a school out there in Texas. Yep. So that's about it for the night there. So I guess next Storytime stream we'll be looking at book number 11. We'll be down to the last two books of Heroes of Dreams, and I'll be switching to another set of stories from an author that's not me. Oh yes, after the last two hero books, we'll be looking at another independent author. Oh yes, and I can't wait. I can't wait to share what he's got in store after the last two Heroes of Dream books. All right, so see y'all, as Bob shall say. See you later.